all I want to say is bullshit, 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 bullshit. Or as my aunt would say growing up to me, bullshkabitch, right? So this is a story. This lady didn't have the spray glue that she wanted for her hair, right? Somehow she got that confused with Gorilla Glue. I hear conflicting stories. In some accounts, I hear that she got the two glues confused. Then in another version of the story, I thought it was like she didn't know any better and she thought that the glue would work, right? So whatever the case may be, this lady put Gorilla Glue in to put her edges, her wig, whatever the fuck. I don't know too much about that type of stuff. I just know she put glue in her hair. She let it sit for like a month. She noticed it wouldn't come out. She claimed she went to the doctor. They told her it would take her 20 hours to remove it. And she goes to the internet. Now she's blaming Gorilla Glue. And that's what we're going to really focus on, guys. So, this 40-year-old woman wants attention, sympathy, like monetary compensation because she put fucking glue in her head. Really? Like, first of all, let's just sit down and think about this. Who do you know that is that fucking dumb? Like, let's just keep it real. Now, people have shown me, like, oh, there's a spray that looks just like that. No, bro. What the fuck what was you doing with Gorilla Glue even next to you like that in the first place? How does that happen? How did you get those confused? First of all, so you telling me you don't look at labels and shit before you just push it in your head? I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's just hard for me to believe that she really did this shit for real. Like, genuinely. Like, she genuinely fucked up, like, that bad. It's hard for me to believe. Second of all, let's just play into the narrative that she really was this dumb, right? Let's just play into that. How you gonna blame the fucking company, dog? How? How do you do that? That's like, it's winter time right now, right? Okay. I go outside. The salt that is used to melt ice, I put that shit on my food, I get sick, and now I'm gonna try to sue a company because of my negligence. I deserve money and attention. I deserve sympathy. No, that's not how that works at all. Then this is another thing. So they want to put a race narrative to this, like pretty much everything. So I'm seeing people on Twitter and social media like, look, if you don't y'all don't protect black women, you guys don't understand struggle. Like you should be supporting us so she can get that bag because she's a black woman. You should want to see her get her money. Shit like, well, if black women weren't so insecure about their hair in the first place, she would never even need fucking glue to put in her scalp. Bro, all that's just a bunch of race-baiting bullshit. Like, leave black women out of this. Because it's like you're literally saying, first of all, you're saying that, like, I'm sorry, not we, because I'm not a woman. Black women are so insecure and dumb that they will literally put fucking industrial adhesive used for glass, metal, and wood into their scalp. So by saying that, you are literally implying that most, if not all, black women are stupid. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing by putting a race narrative in this. That's exactly what you're doing. When you're doing more harm than good by trying to involve social justice or your politics into this shit. All black people are not hive-minded, right? So just because this woman is black does not mean we all gotta rally together and defend this fuckery, because it's stupid. She put fucking glue on her head. Like, the fact that this is even getting any, like, publicity or is getting taken serious, the fact that this is anything beyond a meme, the fact that she literally got a lawyer, and I had a picture of what he said, like, in my phone, but I can't quote it. It was something along the lines of, like, look, Gorilla Glue, technically you never said that your product could not be used in someone's head. So because you didn't say that, you're liable and you owe this woman. You know how fucking dumb that is? That's like if I'm using a power tool at work. Matter of fact, let's say if I'm using a stapler, right? And I don't know how strong a staple is, and the staple goes through my skin, and I'm scared to take it out. So I leave the staple in my hand. A month goes by, then my hand gets infected. Now I want them to pay my medical bills, and I want to get on fucking Oprah. Bro, it's a fucking stapler. Like the whatever. I don't know what staple companies they got. They shouldn't have to come out and be like, bro, don't do it. Don't put that in your hand. It'll go clean through your skin. They shouldn't have to do that. You don't see power tool companies like, hey, you know, you will saw your fucking hand off if you get like certain shit is just self-explanatory. So you can't tell me a grown ass woman can't figure this stuff out. If this really happened and she didn't do this shit on purpose, okay, cool. If people are really stupid enough to like be bewildered by this and actually donate some that money and sympathy, okay, the joke's on you guys. I'm not hating on her getting that money. I just think you need to keep black people and black women specifically out of this. That was you. That was your fuck up. We don't got nothing to do with that shit. And you can't call everybody Uncle Tom or a coon just because we don't want to support the actions of all people like that. Because what you're doing is, when you're throwing the race narrative and everything, you make black people look like fucking crybabies. When you try to put race in everything, you make it where people don't take our plight serious. So when there actually is something serious going on, nobody is going to take us seriously. Just like how I said in one of my older videos, hey, look, bro, y'all rioting ain't really doing shit, but just hurting the cause that you're trying to support. Shit like this will make people think like, oh, black people really hate themselves to the point where they'll put fucking Gorilla Glue in their head. Why should we respect them? Why should we take them serious? Which, once again, you don't speak for all black women. Not every black woman is dumb enough or bold enough or even incompetent enough to even try to, I don't know, let me not read these bottles. Let me put this in my head. Right? It don't work like that. The thing that blows me is, like, she said it took her, the doctor told her initially when she was in the ER, it's going to take 20 hours for you to get, you know, that shit out of your head. But now, conveniently, now that she's getting all this attention from celebrities, social media, they putting this lady on bags of fucking Gorilla Glue strand weed. Like an actual surgeon has paid for her flight to come, you know, take care of her hair, to remove the glue, and to do plastic surgery on her scalp. You got time for all of that shit, right? You taking off work for all that, but you only had 20 hours to get that glue out your head in the first place. Come on, bro. It's a come up. And the lawyer that's trying to back her up, he's obviously an ambulance chaser. I feel like this shit is a scam. Look, bro, get your money by any means. That's on you. If you don't feel embarrassed because you really want to be known as the woman who was dumb enough to allegedly have glued her scalp together, hey, cool. But the lawyer, oh, well, black women weren't insecure with their hair if they weren't trying to compete with the European stuff. Bro, cut all that bullshit out. Being black has nothing to do with this. Yes, you just happen to be a black woman putting weave in your head, but again, you do not speak for all black people. Cut that shit out. Just stop. That's my whole point of this video. Stop involving all black people in your nonsense, bro. All of us don't speak for you. We're not behind you. Leave us out of this.